Oh,
Testing.
You put on a little weight there?
Kind of set the tone. Coach, last 3 games, defense coming along. You're around about 100, maybe 101 per game. What's been different in these last 3?
Well, at Minnesota, not a whole lot. That was a bad defensive effort. But if you look at the last 2 home games, holding Clippers and Jazz below 100, field goal percentage way down, 3-point defense way down. But what I've seen and heard, more communication, more discipline, more, just taking pride in being able to guard your man one-on-one, not as many blow-bys. Because when the ball gets into your paint, that opens up everything. Driving, kick threes, offensive rebounds, whatever it may be. So just more discipline, more communication, and more ownership of guarding your man.
You don't have to tell me because it's strategy, but have you changed the scheme at all, adjusted?
No, honestly, not much at all. It's just really kind of, harping on the things that we did a decent job of earlier in the year. And then obviously we didn't do a great job for a while, and it's good to see last 2 home games us kind of picking it up on the defensive end. Offensively, we all know we've been playing at a high level. If we can continue to defend at a high level, we'll have a chance. I got to make sure I just put the right guys in the game because some guys can't guard me. Hey, Jamal. Thanks for joining us. Good timing.
Murray has played very well against the Suns so far in the first 2 games. How many minutes do you foresee for him?
49.
The way Jameer ended last game, I don't know if Jamal's going to get ended.
This is a game where the Suns have 2 legitimate 7-footers. Is this a game for you that you see Nurkic maybe playing more of a role tonight because of the bigness of the Suns?
Bigness, I like that, or length. Yeah, possibly. Nurk has been giving us decent minutes off the bench. Darrell Arthur's been playing very well. What concerns me most about this team is not necessarily their length, is their quickness. I mean, Bledsoe and Booker and Knight off the bench and Ulis, they just come at you for 48 minutes. I mean, they had 32 points in transition against Minnesota, and they just don't stop. They come at you in waves, and our offense will have a lot to do with our ability to get back and stop them in transition. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have poor shot selection. Then when you get back, you have to contain their guards and give them one shot. And Nurk and all of our other bigs, whenever they're called upon, have to be ready to go out there and play and guard the pick and rolls that they're going to be seeing all night.
Suns last in assists. Does that change the way you think about them, that you know that the guy who has the ball is most likely going to shoot it?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're starting backcourt. I mean, Bledsoe had 40 in Toronto. I think Booker had 39 or 40 down in Mexico City. Those guys, even last game we beat them in Phoenix, they made it a really close game. And they just attacked us, and relentlessly. And they're looking to score, but obviously, if you let them make plays to Chandler at the rim, they will. So we just have to, once again, our defense has improved lately because we're guarding our man. Tonight, great challenge because Bledsoe and Booker and all those guards are very, very aggressive, and we have to be able to guard and give help when needed.
How concerned are you with Moutier's back?
Talking to him last night at our team event, talking to our medical guys, I don't think it's a long thing. I think the treatment he's been getting has been helping him, and all the results from the testing coming back don't show that there's anything serious. So obviously that allows you to take a deep breath and say it's not a long-term thing, and hopefully he can get back in the next couple of days.
So it's just day-to-day still?
Yeah, right now it's more day-to-day.
Can you tell us about the new guy, Johnny O'Brien?
Yeah, Johnny, wow, this is like a family night. I appreciate the offer. Always looking to be unselfish. Johnny, he's a guy, when I was coaching in Sacramento, he was starting for the Bucks, in Milwaukee, and I always liked him from afar. Hard worker, skilled, can step out and shoot the ball. Members of our staff were up in Toronto at the D-League Showcase, and Johnny played well up there and met with him, and everybody we've talked to says he's a great young man. I'm just getting to know him myself right now, Chris, to be honest, but as far as a basketball player goes, I think it's important for us just to have another big in case one of our bigs is hurt, Darrell's knee, Nurk's knee, whatever it may be, that we have an extra big body that can help us on the floor.
Hey, Coach, where's Jamal at just in terms of learning the plays from a point guard position rather than an off guard? Has that been an adjustment for him at all?
A little bit. Obviously with Emmanuel going down, now he's playing pretty much all backup one, where prior to that, Jameer was getting those minutes and Jamal was more off the ball. We don't have a very complex offensive system, a lot of more free-flowing and reads. But we've been spending time with him on the board, on the court, extra script sessions so he can make sure he understands the play calls when they're given to him. But I think he's in a good place with the offense right now.
When Jamal made that driving layup and switched from right hand to left hand late in, did that immediately remind you of Michael Jordan's drive, or did you think about that at all?
I'll be honest, and this is no disrespect to Jamal Murray. I probably will never compare Jamal Murray and Michael Jordan. It was a hell of a move, hell of a finish, and we love Jamal. But only time I thought of Michael Jordan was when it was all over ESPN comparing the two. So I'm sure Jamal and his family love that. Great move, great finish.
But you didn't think it was comparable, just in terms of that particular move, not comparing.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I mean, he went up with his right hand, switched, and finished with his left hand. You can compare it, yeah.
Don't you think it would be embarrassing, Coach, for the home broadcaster to actually make that comparison live on there?
Scott Hastings didn't do that, did he?
He actually did. I led him into it.